Okay, babes, we're all aware that TikTok's scheduled ban was January 19th, and in preparation, everyone on the app were either posting throwback videos as a thank you to their followers, promoting other platforms, or the main topic of this video, which is when influencers posted their secrets to a trending audio. I do want to start by stating that none of this affected me whatsoever. When these started surfacing my For You page, I couldn't help but giggle at how easily strangers were confessing just because they were intending for the app to get and stay banned. But my inability to essentially care whether or not these influencers fell for a trend by posting their platform secrets, it doesn't mean that what a lot of them did should be overlooked with ease. Especially when a huge part of their branding, or what made them popular in the first place, turned out to be the biggest lies on their accounts, now making their most loyal of followers feel like these influencers' relatability was only a part of one big act, on top of losing general trust. To give an example, the beauty influencer Meredith, who is known for putting unnecessary amounts of makeup onto her face, confessed that she would wipe off most of the makeup off camera. I've only seen videos of people stitching her and recreating her makeup routines, so from the looks of it, she really just promoted a lot of makeup waste. And to put some perspective, if other influencers were believing her excessive pumps of product actually did something, I can only imagine that with the average views she got, any regular person who may be in a vulnerable state, eager to look like her, could have watched these videos and also believed in this makeup waste disguised as beauty tutorials. And for the average person, makeup isn't cheap and waste isn't pretty. There's even a creator, Lexi, who not only lied about her coffee talk segments being fake because she quote-unquote never drank the coffee, but only did half of the workouts she claimed she did. The coffee thing, I don't see much harm in, except that apparently was a huge part of her branding, so the deception is crazy, but lying about working out or saying you only did half of what you actually claimed in your videos isn't going to settle well for the viewers who saw you as inspiration and motivation for their own weight loss journeys. Now, because TikTok isn't banned and these videos are only getting more views by the day, some of these influencers are trying to post follow-up videos to backtrack on their confessions, but what good should that really do? If anything, it feels like you're trying to gaslight the audience into thinking that they took what you clearly stated out of context. Now, I get mocking a trend with a harmless lie, as if it was an innocent prank. Others are even doing so in this case. But why would you lie about this stuff in the first place over a single video, and why would a large audience make that up? It doesn't make sense. I'm also sure these actions have now or will soon lead to a toxic relationship between you, your followers, and potential or current partners on whether or not they all want to believe you or work with you moving forward. I do have doubt that some of these creators care though, because all these videos are still currently up on their accounts, so I'm sure they're delighted with the views continuing to grow and bring attraction to their accounts. But then again, maybe that was their intended plan all along. If anything, this is a reminder that everything has been oversaturated for a long time, and as an audience, we shouldn't trust just anybody. Or when it comes to first impressions on an app that's feeding endless amounts of information, you should take everything with a grain of salt, especially if you've been a loyal follower and these confessions made you feel some kind of betrayal. But unfortunately, at the end of the day, they are strangers, and from an outsider perspective, influencing seems like an everyone for themselves or all is fair in love and war kind of placement. So, unfortunately, this didn't affect me because I'm not surprised that these people have lied, especially not if it made them money. However, I do think a lot of them need to come down to earth and realize their luxuries shouldn't be abused on top of taking advantage of the people that made them relevant. But as someone who works a normal soul-sucking retail job, in another universe, I probably would have done the same thing for a bag. I still think it's hilarious how easily they gave this information up. In that alternate universe, you couldn't squeeze that information out of me. Even if the ban did permanently follow through in America, on the surface level perspective, people did not need to overreact or willingly give out this information. Now, to conclude this video, I know we all joke that TikTok has shortened our attention spans, but also our ability to retain information. So I hope to anyone still listening that cares even in the slightest bit, that if you did feel betrayed or feel that all these influencers have it a little too easy, to not give them much more attention and not let these strangers with a platform have a compulsion over you. When they say jump, you don't have to say how high. We should follow people that align with who we are. Kinda like how you should own things that bring you joy, you should follow people that do the same.